By the way. By the way. By the way, I saw your friend today. By the way, I saw your friend today. In fact. In fact. In fact, I didn't know that. In fact, I didn't know that. For example. For example. For example, you can start with easy words. For example, you can start with easy words. As well. As well. I want a coffee as well. I want a coffee as well. At the same time. At the same time. We talked and ate at the same time. We talked and ate at the same time. After that. After that. We went to the park after that. We went to the park after that. Before that. Before that. Before that, I was at home. Before that, I was at home. In the end. In the end. In the end, we agreed. In the end, we agreed. First of all. First of all. First of all, let's start the lesson. First of all, let's start the lesson. As a result. As a result. He studied hard. As a result, he passed. He studied hard. As a result, he passed. However. However. I wanted to go, however, it was late. I wanted to go, however, it was late. On the other hand. On the other hand. The job is hard. On the other hand, it pays well. The job is hard. On the other hand, it pays well. In my opinion. In my opinion. In my opinion, this movie is great. In my opinion, this movie is great. To be honest. To be honest. To be honest, I am tired today. To be honest, I am tired today. As you know. As you know. As you know, English takes practice. As you know, English takes practice. In other words, in other words, in other words, you need more time. In other words, you need more time. For this reason. For this reason. For this reason, I stayed home. For this reason, I stayed home. On purpose. On purpose. He broke it on purpose. He broke it on purpose. By accident. By accident. I sent the message by accident. I sent the message by accident. In general. In general. In general, people like music. In general, people like music. Right now. Right now. I am busy right now. I am busy right now. At least. At least. Try to read for 10 minutes at least. Try to read for 10 minutes at least. At last. At last. At last the bus arrived. At last the bus arrived. After all. After all. After all, he is your friend. After all, he is your friend. In the meantime. In the meantime. I cooked dinner. In the meantime, she cleaned. I cooked dinner. In the meantime, she cleaned. Once again. Once again. Please say it once again. Please say it once again. As soon as. As soon as. Call me as soon as you arrive. Call me as soon as you arrive. At the moment. At the moment. I am not hungry at the moment. I am not hungry at the moment. Next time. Next time. Next time, come earlier. Next time, come earlier. For sure. For sure. I will help you for sure. I will help you for sure. In that case. In that case. In that case, let's leave early. In that case, let's leave early. As usual. As usual. She arrived late as usual. She arrived late as usual. In return. In return. I helped him, and he gave me a gift in return. I helped him, and he gave me a gift in return. All the time. All the time. He plays games all the time. He plays games all the time. In front of. In front of. He is standing in front of the door. He is standing in front of the door. Behind. Behind. The car is behind the house. The car is behind the house. Between. Between. The store is between the bank and the cafe. The store is between the bank and the cafe. During. During. I slept during the movie. I slept during the movie. According to. According to. According to the news, it will rain. According to the news, it will rain. Even though. Even though. Even though it was cold, we went out. Even though it was cold, we went out. As long as. As long as. You can stay as long as you want. You can stay as long as you want. At the beginning. At the beginning. At the beginning it was difficult. At the beginning it was difficult. At the end. At the end. At the end we laughed. At the end we laughed. In addition. In addition. He is smart, in addition, he works hard. He is smart, in addition, he works hard. For now. For now. Let's wait for now. Let's wait for now. Right away. Right away. Come right away. Come right away. Step by step. Step by step. Learn English step by step. Learn English step by step. In my case. In my case. In my case, it was easy. In my case, it was easy. In the past. In the past. In the past, I lived in a small town. In the past, I lived in a small town. Nowadays. Nowadays. Nowadays, people use phones a lot. Nowadays, people use phones a lot. Once in a while. Once in a while. I visit him once in a while. I visit him once in a while. As far as I know. As far as I know. As far as I know, he is honest. As far as I know, he is honest. On time. On time. He always arrives on time. He always arrives on time. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, she is talented. Without a doubt, she is talented. In no time. In no time. We finished the work in no time. We finished the work in no time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time there was a little girl. Once upon a time there was a little girl. By yourself. By yourself. You can do it by yourself. You can do it by yourself.
Do you live by yourself? Do you live by yourself? Do you live by yourself? Do you live by yourself?